Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script, where we will learn how we can fetch the information related to job by creating a simple shell script. The command is quite simple. You just need to write echo and then you can paste or you can say you can print the value over the screen, right? But the thing is that like we should know how the things are, what all values we are getting by running the script related to job. Okay, and once it is clear, then maybe let's say if you encounter any of the scenarios later, then you can simply utilize those things into your uh, day-to-day scenarios. Okay, so fine, now we are good to start with the discussion. So firstly, I'm going to show you the practical things. We will explore few commands, and after using those commands we will see the shell script output, and then later on, once everything is clear, then we will use the cl program in order to run the same shell script. So first of all, we will write here work lnk, which is work lnk, which will open the work with object link screen. On this screen, when you do page down, you will find one directory which is Sharmit, taking option 5 here. Then we have the file which is sharmit.sh. Remember one thing, this is my shell script which is already executable. And this is very important thing, like if you are using shell script, you should know that the file should be executable. Okay, because if your file is not executable and if you try to run that file, then it will give you error. Okay, so before running any shell script, make sure that your file is executable. If you don't know how to make your shell script executable, then in that case you can refer the previous sessions, because there we have already discussed all these things in detail. Clear? Fine. So now we are good to start with this session. So taking option 2 here. Here I have just noted down the multi-line comments. So you can see the topic of this session is job details in shell script. So now we are going to fetch the job detail. Okay, so firstly we will use echo command, because we are going to fetch and print the value directly. Okay, so for that I'll simply write here echo. After that you can use double quote, and here I can write job name colon, then dollar job name. Remember to write this thing in capital letters only. Why I'm saying that, I'll show you. Okay, so here I just use echo job name, then colon and dollar job name. So we are good with this thing, and we will use this script in order to run this file. So I'm taking option F3 for save and exit. Moving to session B, let me run it from scratch. Here I'll write a QSH. What QSH will do, it will open the Qshell command entry screen. Now here we will write the thing which is /home /Sharmit /tech Sharmit dot sh sorry /tech Sharmit /Sharmit dot sh, and enter. So once I hit enter, it provides me this information. So what is job name? So this is the job number, job name, and this is the identifier, you can say. So you can say it as a process ID or job number, job name, and the identifier. Okay, so this is how we can easily run one simple shell script which will which can return these three value, which is job number, job name, and identifier. And then later you can utilize it for, let's say, okay, we will talk about scenarios. So suppose you are working for a project, and there you are supposed to perform some change or some modification in the scheduled job. So in that case, we should know the way figure out through which we can figure out like which job is running right now. So in that situation, you can simply create one shell script which you can run directly, maybe on Qshell or through cl program, and as per the job number you can perform those modification. Clear? So this is how we will fetch the information related to job name. Now, as I mentioned that we should always write this in capital letter. Why? Let me show you. So for that, let's say if you by mistakenly write in this way, job name. So what I did, I just change it into lowercase job name, pressing F3 for save and exit. Moving to session B, here I'll run the script again, but this time it will not give us the output, and you can see it is returning the blank. Why? Because here this command is case sensitive, so if you try to fetch the variable in lowercase, it will not work. But if you try to fetch the value through what we can say, the capital letters, then it will work and it will provide you the desired output. Okay, so this is the very important thing, like whenever you are using any system variable name, make sure to write it in a capital letters. Fine. Now we will talk about the last job name. So let's say if I want to fetch the last job name information, so I can simply write here last job name colon, then dollar, and here we can write last underscore, not hash. We will use the dollar symbol here, dollar, then last underscore job name, and then then again quotes. So everything we are writing inside quote because we are appending the text with a number or a variable. Then simply press F3 for save and exit. We'll move to session B. Here we will write /home /Sharmit /tech Sharmit and Sharmit.sh. So now you can see it is printing only the job name, not the last job name. Why? Because this is a unset variable for my scenario. But if you are using it for different server, or where you are using some multiple jobs on a same server, right? So in that case, it will provide you the last job name information. But at the moment, you can see we are not using any other job here, so that's why it is not providing any information. In short, you can say it is a unset variable and it is not returning any kind of information. But it totally depends on scenario. If in your system there is a space for the, or you can say if you are using or dealing with multiple jobs, then for sure it will return the output with the same way. Okay, so these are the all steps that we can perform. And one more thing, let's say if you want to print directly the value, not the text, so yeah, you can use it. You can simply write here dollar and then job name, then press F3. It will do save and exit. And this time if I run this again command, you can see it is printing the job name. This is the text appended job name, then this is the job name, last job name, which is a blank unset value, and then this is again the job name which we have printed directly without appending with any text. Okay, so this is how we will get the output. Alright, so now what we will do, we will simply write here work mbr pdm, which will open the work member pdm, and here we will see the program through which we can run the shell script by calling the cl program. So taking option 2 here, this program is for running a shell script using cl program. So here I'm writing dcl, taking F4, provide variable name, type, storage and length, then hit enter. Once variable is ready, you can write chgvar, take F4, variable name, and then script. Script means the location of your script, which is /home Sharmit tech Sharmit.sh, and then simply hit enter. After that, you can write strqsh, provide your variable name, and what it will do, it will execute your script. So we are good with this. So I think now we can compile it and call this. After calling, you can see it is printing the job name, which is 7148247. Then this is job number, then job name is Sharmit, and this is the identifier QPOZSPWT. Then last job name is blank, and then we have again the same value because we have printed it 2 times. One time we appended with text, and second time we are not appending it with text. So this is the only difference between the first and third line of the output. Okay, so yeah, now I'm hitting enter here. So I think now this session is clear to all of you, where we will learn how we can fetch the information and print the information related to job. So that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching. tech Sharmit.